In order to be a synchronized swimmer, you must have the endurance of a speed swimmer, the grace of a ballerina, and the flexibility and strength of a gymnast. In short, synchronized swimming is hard, but so is life. I'm Katherine McGowan, and this is my story. I started synchro when I was 7 years old, but I've been able to swim basically since I could walk.
So I remember when you were a little girl, you tried soccer, and you didn't seem really interested. I would go to the games, and you didn't seem that interested in what was going on in the field. You were interested in the people, but not the game. You also took dance and gymnastics, and you did racing, swimming, but nothing really seemed to stick with you. But then you went to see a family friend in her synchronized swimming show, and you said you wanted to try it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. 9 years of hour-long practices, waking up at 5 a.m. on Saturdays, and spending countless weekends in new cities competing. On top of that, completing all of my schoolwork and chores. Doing any sport teaches you to be resilient, but this was something I learned even before I became a synchronized swimmer. January 10th, 2005. I'll never forget it, but I can't quite remember. You see, I remember my mom coming into my room early in the morning. I remember her lovingly stroking my arm and telling me she had news to share. With tears in her eyes, she whispered the words, "Daddy died." The rest of my memories from that day are fuzzy. Kind of like when you're on a road trip and the radio begins to flip channels.
You woke up, and I said, I have to tell you something that I have to tell you that Daddy died today. And you said right away, I have to go see him. And so while I wasn't planning on taking a 5-year-old to see him, I felt that you needed to go see him.
It doesn't get easier, even though I wish it would. Anniversary after anniversary, birthday after birthday. The emptiness you feel when you experience a loss never seems to become full again. I remember one year, on the anniversary of my dad's death, I was at swim practice, and I broke down. It had been 8 years, and yet I found myself bawling as if I had just found out for the first time. But my swim team was there for me, an unbreakable community that shaped me into the person I am today. They pushed me out from under the water, quite literally. I swam for the Aqueducts, our team mascot named after an animal that is so graceful on the surface, yet under the water is working her ass off to stay afloat. This was exactly how I felt entering my freshman year of college. I was eager to take advantage of all Elon had to offer, but I failed to realize that I was stacking my plate way too high. I didn't have the community that Synchro gave me, and I honestly felt stuck handling all these responsibilities with what felt like no support from the people around me. It wasn't until I joined clubs and a Greek organization that I finally felt whole again. My friends and family were everything to me, and being part of something bigger than myself helped me find a purpose in this world. I started going to the gym, daily walks with friends, and I even participated in a dance competition with my Greek organization. I realized that staying active and performing are things that I truly enjoy doing, especially if it's with the people you can be yourself around. If there is anything that this life has taught me this far, it is this. The community that you surround yourself with is everything. They are the people that you can be silly with, the ones you can talk on the phone for hours with, and the people that put the pieces back together when your world falls apart. I'm not quite sure where my next chapter will take me after I graduate from school, but I know that with having such a great support system, the sky truly is the limit.